What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy back to you with another video. And today or tonight, whatever time you're watching this, I'm going to be talking to y'all about that one time I was a bartender. Now, you know, without further ado, man, I just want to get into it. I don't want to keep you guys waiting because, you guys probably got something to do. Yeah. For those of you that are barely, ever like first time watching this and everything, I'm not going to show anything on screen. It's just going to be gameplay in the background just in case you want to watch while listening. But for those that are just listening, like, I don't know, in your car or something, you're not missing out on anything. It's literally just gameplay in the background. It could be whatever. I don't know what I'm going to play, but it'll be something. But anyways, man, on to the story. So, it was June 21st of 2025, just in case y'all want the full details. But anyways, man, so sorry, I'm kind of sick. There was actually 15. For those of you who don't know, a 15 is basically like a Mexican tradition for a woman, and it's pretty much just to celebrate, her turning 15, and pretty much in Mexican sense, like that's when they become like a woman or grown, kind of grown up and all that, whatever. And, you guys just throw a huge party, like a huge, event for it. Not like humongous event, but like an event, and, and you invite people and everything. It's pretty much like a big party, bigger than usual, for whatever reason. But, yeah, so, yeah, that's what I was pretty much bartending. I didn't even know I was going to bartend there, but pretty much the way it got started was, my brother I think the day before, I forgot what day this was. I believe this was on a Sunday. I think Sunday or Saturday. I don't know. Yeah, I think it was on a Sunday because I think I had work the next day, or was it before? I forgot, man. Let me check. Let me check on my calendar real quick. But yeah, pretty much like I really didn't. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah. It was on a Saturday, huh? That's crazy. But yeah, so it was on a Saturday, and I didn't even know. I didn't even know, I was gonna be bartending, but he pretty much just told me, hey, yeah, there's gonna be a 15, this and that. It's gonna be like kind of far-ish, like far away from where we live. And I was like, it's all good. So usually we always go out to eat, either on Saturday or Sunday, but we were gonna have enough time, because we had to be over there and be ready and everything set up and everything, because aside from me, I guess helping a bartender was actually going to be two main bartenders. But these two main bartenders were actually my brother's workers from his his company and everything. So, it was all good. So he pretty much told me like, oh yeah, just go get a pizza or something, just eat it on the way, and then I'll be the one driving your car. And I'm like, yeah, it's all good. So pretty much what happened was I ended up getting a pizza, this and that. Delivered to my house, DoorDash. Shout out DoorDash. Pretty much went to his house, and then we were basically on our way from there. Well, I went to his house to for him to drive, to pick him up, but he was gonna be the one driving. And then when he went to his workplace and picked him up from there, picked up the two workers from there. So basically, that's pretty much it. We were pretty much on our way and everything. Here I was, on the. Oh yeah, I had to be responsible for music and everything. So I was trying to find on my not even a playlist, but just searching up music on Apple Music. Music for them to listen to and everything. So yeah, it was that. And so I had to be eating and kind of DJing at the same time, I guess. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I had to do for the whole car ride. And once we got there, I was like, we just kind of had to find parking and everything. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We got set up. And we were sitting for a little bit, talking for a bit. And dude, what's crazy? All that was on my mind because this was on June 21st. Before Superman came out, that was pretty much all on my mind. I'm like, dude, I'm just looking forward to Superman. That's pretty much what I was thinking about. I wasn't even thinking about the party, dude. I was just like, I can't wait to see Superman. But Anyways, man. So yeah, we were just sitting down, just chilling for a bit. Mind you, um, I didn't go looking my best, dude. I just looked like a regular, like a casual fit, black t-shirt, dark blue jeans, and I think some Vans, if I'm not mistaken. I was like, dude, usually at these like kind of events, you kind of have to go like well dressed and everything, but dude, I barely ever be going to like parties or whatever or events like that, and I'm just like, I never have something ready for that. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not the type to like go out of my way, spend it on clothes and this and that. I'm just like, I'm gonna just take what looks best, I guess. And I ended up, taking that. I didn't end up taking a jacket either. I didn't. Sorry, I didn't end up taking a jacket either because I was like, it's pretty hot. I'm like, I don't. Literally, we had the AC like the whole car ride on, so I was like, nah, I think it's gonna be hot. But even when I was there, like bartending and everything, it got hot. But anyways, before I get to that, again, we were just chilling and everything, talking. And then, a couple minutes roll by or whatever, maybe an hour or something. And then, all right, that's when I hop behind the bartending. Mind you, I never bartend. So I was like, dude, like, I don't know what to expect. But yeah, so I was back there with the two workers. And, I was just like, all right, just chilling, just standing there. Dude, you had to stand up the whole time. Actually, well, there was a seat right there. So, you kind of chill. But for the most part, I was standing up. But yeah, like regularly. Sorry, yo. I don't know why I'm tired, man. It's Sunday. It's 4:45 p.m. I don't know why I'm tired. But anyway, so yeah, so I was just back there, and people would like walk up and everything, like, oh yeah, can I get this? Can I get that? And then the other two like helping me out. And at first it wasn't packed, like it was just like whatever. But then it started getting packed. And I was like, dude, like once like the party really got started, mind you, the music was so loud, dude. After the end, I came out all like damn near deaf and everything. But before I get there, anyways, man. Yeah, so it started getting packed, like, it was just we were just all talking and everything, but then it started getting packed, so then we had to, keep moving and everything. Mind you, for the most part, what I gave like the people that wanted to drink was either soda, water, or actual drinks and everything. And I was giving people shots and everything, and whatever, right? But then when they asked for just one drink, I didn't know how to make it. So I was like, I always look to like the workers, and I was like, hey man, like they need this drink, I was just telling them like, hey, they need this drink. But yeah, it was so loud in there, dude, that I was like, I had to damn near like kind of like lean in and tell them to repeat what they want, because it was just so loud in there, dude. I was like, bro, I don't even know how we're doing this. But yeah, man. Sorry, I'm so tired. I don't know why. But yeah, so that was going on. And dude, I'm not gonna lie. There was some beautiful women, man. I'm just gonna say that. There was some beautiful women. If y'all know anything about me, y'all already know what's up with older women, man. Y'all already know what's up with older women. Well, obviously, like not even like that. You get what I'm saying? They're just, I can appreciate a nice, looking woman or whatever, or like, a beautiful woman and stuff. But not trying to look like lustfully or anything. Not trying to do any of that, because hey man, God is watching, bro. Nah. But anyways, man. Nah, but for real, like, I was just like, all right, cool. Well, obviously, like, not staring at them or, whatever, because obviously, I had a bartend and everything, and just keep it going. However, though, there was, like, I believe these three women or something, or two. No, I think it was three. But one of them was trying to, like, was flirting with one of the workers. So then pretty much that became the whole inside joke, the whole rest of the time there. I was like, dude, like, you better get at that, man. Or I was like, dude, like, we were just, like, poking fun at him. And, yeah. At one point, she showed up again. And I guess she was, like, a little bit more drunk or whatever. And I was like, hey, man. Like, I'm like, oh, yeah, like, he's over there. I'll call him for you right now. So then I want to go get him. And then he just started laughing again. I guess they chopped it up. I don't know what happened after that. I don't know if they ended up, like, getting each other's number or something. I don't know. But, yeah, man, I was just, like, chilling there, like, Um, but yeah, no, I didn't get at anybody. That wasn't the point of me, being there or whatever. Like, I was just bartending. Like, I was actually just focused on the job, dude. Like, I was like, dude, this is actually so fun. But I'm like, dude, it's like I gotta be on point with it, because if I give somebody the wrong thing, it's kind of embarrassing. I don't know why. I just want to be on point. But there was a couple times as well where there was like little kids like going up there and being like, hey, like, can I get a soda or can I get a water? And I was like, oh yeah, it's all good. But they were like short, so I had to like really lean in, dude, to like hear them out, because I'm like, dude, the I guess the platform was like pretty tall-ish, I guess you could say. And I was like, yeah, like, I kind of had to lean in and everything. And I was like, oh yeah, here, here's your soda, here's your water, and just keep it moving. But yeah, surprisingly, I don't remember eating, dude. I think that's pretty much the only thing I ate the whole day, like a pizza and stuff. I was like, man, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I just didn't eat. But yeah, so that was pretty much what happened. And dude, the loud music and everything, going crazy. But oh yeah, so at a 15, they do end up dancing. So like, you got the main woman, and then you got the other like dancers that, that's with the girl and everything. And so they were actually like their room to like dress up or whatever. It was actually in the back of the where we were bartending and everything. So once they were done dancing and everything, they all looked tired and they were this and that. And they were like, oh, can we get a water, this and that? And I was like, oh yeah, I got y'all, like, here, whatever. That was pretty chaotic, because I'm like, dude, we had to be moving, dude. We had to be moving. So yeah, that happened. And yeah, that's pretty much it, dude. That was pretty much the whole routine. The rest of the time I was like, bro, it was like crazy. It was like kind of not stressful, but it was just like, damn, like, you kind of had to really be moving and everything, dude. It's like, man, yeah, I don't know. It was crazy, but luckily it all went well. And I actually ended up leaving like, I think like 30 minutes earlier or something, because I was like, yeah, it's kind of getting late. So I had to just tell my brother and everything. He walked me out. I got in the car, and I had to be careful too, because there was a couple people outside, and I had to like kind of like maneuver like certain ways, because we were parked up in an alleyway, mind you, dude. It's like, yeah, we were just kind of parked up like in an alleyway. Um, so then like I just had to like maneuver and everything and move. And dude, I came out like damn near deaf. I'm like, dude, I can't hear nothing. Like it sounds like when you get like the little beeping sound in your ear, like beep. But yeah, so I was getting that a little bit, and it just felt clogged. But eventually, obviously, like as time passes, it kind of unclogs and everything as usual. And yeah, but it sucks though. Like nobody wants to be in that situation. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of like, it's just unfortunate that it's so loud, dude. Like it's crazy. But I get it, man. I get it. They're in there like turning up, but it's like, damn, dude. But but yeah, so I ended up going home. I didn't drink or anything, obviously. I was just bartending. That's it. And yeah, dude. I mean, it was a cool experience, but I was like, damn, dude, like it just gets like packed sometimes. I'm like, damn, dude. So you really got to be moving. You don't want to keep people waiting either. Especially if they're like already turned up in a good mood. If you mess up their drink, or if you kind of give them the wrong thing, it's kind of like, really, you get what I'm saying? It's like, that sucks. But yeah, y'all, it's pretty much what happened. I mean, it was cool. It was cool. Even on the ride back home, dude. The thing about me is like, I love late night like drives, or like just night drives, especially if I'm somewhere and I have to go back home like during the nighttime. Dude, that's like my favorite part. That's my favorite part. Just like heading back home, music playing, you know, the interior lights of your car, on the dash, or wherever. So cool, man. So like, just chill. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just appreciate the small things, especially like, the interior of my car. Like when it's like when the lights turn on, you can see the dash and everything, all the lights on the AC control. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm weird, but I just appreciate that. I don't know. It's so cool to me. But yeah, y'all. Yeah, it was crazy. But it was fun. So y'all ever end up like bartending for whatever event or situation or whatever you may be going to party, whatever. It's fun, dude. It's fun. Just be on point with it. Try not to get distracted, and just make sure to have a chair too, because you might want to take a break every once in a while. But yeah, y'all, that was a crazy experience. That was a crazy and cool experience. But would I do it again? I don't know. I don't know. But I do. The only thing I would change is just to dress for the occasion. Like I don't want to look like I'm just a casual there, dude. I was there, like I swear it was like if I'm just like regularly like going out, just t-shirt, jeans, and like regular shoes and stuff. So it's like I don't know. Maybe I could have threw on a jacket or something at least. Something. I don't know. But yeah, y'all, that was pretty much it. But yeah, once again, man, if y'all ever get to, try it for at least one time. Just try it. But yeah, y'all, that was pretty much it, and then I just got back home and, just ended up, chilling for a bit, with my dog. And then, yeah, y'all, that was pretty much it. But yeah, anyways, man, I hope y'all enjoy like this little like short story, I guess. But yeah, y'all. Hope you have a good rest of your day or night, whatever time you watch this. And thank you for staying till the end if you did end up hearing this whole thing out. But yeah, I don't know what gameplay I'm gonna have in the background, but just know, bro, that I'm the best at it. I don't care what you. Nah, I'm playing. Nah, but yeah, y'all. But yeah, that was pretty much it. Again, thank y'all so much for watching, man. Thank y'all so much for listening. I love y'all so much, man, from the bottom of my heart. As always, man, follow your dreams no matter what you want to do. And as always, be kind out there, man. We need more of that. But yeah, y'all. Thank y'all so much. And I'll try to bring more stories like this, man. There's a lot of there's actually a lot of videos I need to drop on other things. Like this was one of them, but hopefully y'all do like these stories, man. I mean, I don't know. I literally just come up here to yap, dude. That's it. Like literally just to yap. I just be yapping, man. No. But yeah, y'all. Love y'all so much, man. As always, man. Thank y'all so much for your support. It's been your boy. And I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace out.